everyone, Sandra here from the Schwoven's Nest. Today is the day. I am so happy to be presenting the Trash to Treasure Christmas Challenge hosted by myself and my very good friend Sonia over at Domestic Diva. And when I say Sonia is my good friend, we have known each other for many years. We lived on the same street for quite a few years, and now we're just a hop, skip, and a jump away from each other. We had asked you to participate in this Trash to Treasure and take something that someone would throw out, or maybe that you found at the thrift store or secondhand store, garage sales, and turn it into some Christmas decor. There was no budget for this challenge, so I'm really excited to see what everybody has to show. Please be sure that you check out the playlist. It's in the description box below. Go check out Sonia's channel and make sure that you check out everyone else's videos on the playlist as well. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I would love for you to subscribe, hit that like button, comment, and share my videos. If you are a current subscriber, I want to say thanks. In this Trash to Treasure challenge, I decided to grab one of the items that I had picked up at a thrift store not too long ago, take it from its old self and create a new self. I really love how it turned out. It's very quick, very simple and easy, and the best part is it was only $7 to make. So budget-friendly Trash to Treasure decor and a lot of fun to do. Hope you enjoy the video. So I found this little wooden sleigh at the Value Village thrift store, and it was $4.99. It's solid wood. It's still in really good shape, and I'm gonna do some fun things with it and transform it into a treasure. So what I'm gonna do is take my sanding block and just sand down these little hearts here. There's a little bit of a chip in here, but you know what? That just gives it character. There's some nail holes, that gives it character as well. I don't have to worry about sanding this down.
The sanding block I picked up at the Dollar Tree, and you'll notice that when I'm doing my sanding, I'm going in the direction of the wood grain, and I'm also feeling it with my finger to make sure that I don't feel any other ridges, because that will affect how the paint goes on.
So for my project, I'm gonna be leaving the rails of the sled the dark brown color. So what I'm gonna do is just take my sanding block and sand down so I can reveal some of the wood color underneath.
Sorry for the shaky video at this part. I needed to lean the sled up on the table, and that's where I had my camera.
So you can see here I also went a little bit across the top just to get a little bit more sanding and more texture available on these little pieces. Now I'm just going to wipe it down. So now what I'm going to do is use my Rust-Oleum Chiffon Cream chalk paint. It's sort of like an old white or an antique white color, and I'm going to paint this top bar and just the outside edges, the bottom of this, and about an inch inside this way, maybe even a little bit more, just to prep it for the next step. When I use chalk paint and when I'm doing any sort of wood project, I like to use a bristle brush that is kind of on the rough side. I picked these up at Dollarama. I think they're like $1.25. And they come in various widths. These brushes tend to show more texture and brush strokes, and that's really good for when you want to distress. So while I'm waiting for the paint to dry, I'm going to take a look at what I'm going to be putting on top of the sleigh. I picked up this bag at the Dollar Tree, and it's a red truck, and it's just held on by these little foam stickies. It's really easy to take these off, and you still have a picture of it on the back and on the other side as well, so I can still reuse this bag as a gift bag. The reason I got this bag is because this comes off on its own, and it's really nice sturdy cardboard. What I've done is just taken my needles nose pliers, grabbed a little bit, and then just pulled away. So here's a look at some of the rough edges that I did all the way around. Now that the paint is dry, I'm going to go ahead and do some distressing here and around the edges of this bottom part.
I just want to reveal some of the dark wood underneath.
I'm going to use some matte Mod Podge, and I'm going to give a good coat to the top here and then I'm going to go ahead and glue the truck on.
I'm going to place the truck in the center of the sleigh, and then I'm just going to press it down really firmly. And any spots that didn't get any glue underneath, I'm just going to take my brush and go underneath them to make sure that it sticks properly. Then I'm going to cover the whole truck with Mod Podge, and I'm also going to do another layer of Mod Podge on the entire bottom part of this sleigh. I'm applying the Mod Podge around the edges first to make sure that they're all sealed down properly. I'm going to use some of this nautical rope that I picked up from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to create a hanger. So I'm going to start underneath and glue the end of the nautical rope there, and then I'm going to wrap it around the front and then glue it again onto the back, and then I'm going to repeat the same thing on the other side.
I'm just going to place some pine cones up in this area, and I'm also going to add some red berries. I want to keep it rustic looking.
When you're decorating, rule of thumb is to always use odd numbers, 1, 3, 5. So I'm using 3 pine cones. I'm going to be using 5 sprigs of berries and then 1 little green sprig. Thanks for watching, and I hope you got some inspiration to create some trash to treasure Christmas decor of your own. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share my videos. And stay tuned for some more Christmas videos coming your way.